What's going on, Internet? Welcome to Secret HQ Reviews. The support here continues to be fantastic. There's been a lot of repeat visitors lately, but not a lot of new followers. So here's where I take a moment to remind you to like, subscribe, and comment. Any feedback is welcome, whether it's good, bad, or ugly. I'd love to talk with the community about all things gaming, film, and TV, so please don't forget to comment as well. I've been extremely excited to talk about this one, so let's just get to my review for Netflix's new series from Tim Burton, Wednesday. As usual, I'll try to avoid any major spoilers because I want you to enjoy the ride for yourselves. Wednesday stars Jenna Ortega, who you might know from Scream 5 or X, and she plays a more modernized version of Wednesday Addams inspired by the 1954 series The Addams Family, which was also later adapted into various films and cartoons in the 90s and 2000s. It consists of 8 episodes that run roughly an hour each, and you can watch all 8 episodes on November 23rd. After hearing about her younger brother Pugsley getting bullied by some fellow students, Wednesday does as Wednesday would. And that's by getting even with them by dropping a bunch of angry, hungry piranhas into the school pool where the bullies are swimming. This gets into heaps of trouble, as you would expect, and her parents, Gomez and Morticia, decide to send her away to their alma mater, a private school called Nevermore Academy. As their slogan goes, it's an academic student that nurtures outcasts, freaks, and monsters. Perfect fitting for somebody from the Addams family. Soon after arriving, Wednesday attempts to master her burgeoning psychic powers, stop a monstrous killing spree of the town's citizens, and solve a supernatural mystery that's been affecting her family for many, many years now. So let's talk about the casting. The entire cast and crew is amazing. Luis Guzman as Gomez is an absolute delight to watch him fawn over his stunning bride Morticia, played by Catherine Zeta-Jones, who is equally a brilliant casting decision. Her poise and grace is exactly what you'd expect to see from Morticia Addams based on the history. Jenna Ortega is one of Hollywood's brightest and hottest stars right now, and her performance as Wednesday Addams, in my opinion, is her best role yet. Her deadpan delivery of her lines is pitch perfect, and the way she carries herself has notes of her mother. She's a little dead in her eyes, but you still get the sense that she's having the time of her life in this role. Other notable guest stars are Gwendoline Christie and Christina Ricci, who both again play their parts quite well and loan themselves to the story perfectly. Aesthetically, Wednesday is a beautifully gothic series that should come as no surprise since Tim Burton's attached to the show and even directed 4 of the episodes. For me, Tim Burton's always been kind of hit or miss, but this particular show was an absolute grand slam for that creepy and kooky writer-director. The makeup and visual effects, for the most part, do a pretty good job. Some people might find it to be a little hit or miss, a little cheesy. But keep in mind, this is a series that's meant for a younger audience, somewhere between 13 and 17, and perhaps their parents who grew up with Tim Burton's films. The main monster, at first, might be a little jarring and will probably make some people laugh at it. But considering what this series is, and what it's attempting to do, I thought the creature design was pretty cool. Another honorable mention about the visual effects is Thing. Thing is phenomenal. I don't know who was doing the hand acting, if you will, or motion capture for Thing, but they really did a great job. It was very expressive. It looked really cool. The way he would just kind of manipulate his hand, whoever that person was, however they'd manipulate their hand or make it fall over or do something dramatic was really, really effective. Props to that guy. The soundtrack is also really enjoyable. Once again, Danny Elfman delivers something moody and catchy in ways that only Elfman can do. To summarize, I thought that Wednesday was a monumental success for everybody involved. Jenna Ortega was incredible, and her on-screen chemistry with each character was a real pleasure to watch. I think people will especially enjoy seeing her and Morticia share screen together. My hope for a second season will have Wednesday back home for the summer investigating another mystery, so we get a chance to see her interact with the rest of her family a lot more. This was a great series, and you should absolutely check it out when all 8 episodes land on Netflix Wednesday, November 23rd. With that final note, I'd like to say thanks for stopping in, and as usual, I'll see you all on the flip side.